us now. Feel familiar, Cal? We're back.
It's been a long time since I've been out here, but when you do walk out here, it feels like you've been here before.
What do you remember about that, Al?
Let's get back to your position. So, Kevin, what I remember is this is the guy that both Derek and I looked up, admiring, is the reason why I was able to stay short, being so tall. And I remember going to Japan with you in '96. And I just geeked out. Even when I heard you were here today, I got all nervous, I got all excited. And I just wanted, as a fan, to have you one more time in your position.
Well, now that you brought it back up, I was kind of pissed at you, to be honest with you. I was like looking at it. I hadn't been over there in a while. I got this big old glove on my hand that they made that they called humongous. I go, how am I going to go back over there and turn a double play with this glove? But I realized I was on a mic, and they didn't do that a whole lot then. We were on a mic, you might have had a mic on too. So I had to choose my words very carefully until I found out, I look over and saw Joe going like this. Then I knew I had to go.
I tell you, the whole scene was nostalgic because, like Alex said, we grew up watching you, admiring you. And I know when I was younger, people would always tell me you're too tall to play shortstop. My first line of defense was with Ripken Jr. So that Alex did a great job. It was his idea. We didn't know about it on the bench. So we had no idea what was going on. But I tell you what, can't thank you enough, Cal, for everything you paving the way for us taller shortstops.
Well, I got news for you. You would have made it all by yourself. You would have made it all by yourself. You didn't need me. But I feel really good that I could play the position as a little larger person. Maybe the mindset just changed a little bit when you considered a young player, whether they should move him from short to third or the corners.
God, I got to talk about the home run that you hit that night. I keep on telling my teammates right here that I was at the Bahamas having a piña colada, watching the game on TV.
That's where I'm going after this.
You know what I'm saying? But I was the happiest guy in the building when I saw you hitting the home run after the whole thing went down here. I can imagine how you feel afterwards.
I mean, I didn't have high expectations, to be honest with you. You go up the home plate, and at this starting time, the backdrop was horrible to see. And I remember telling Piazza, I go, man, this is worse than I thought it was going to be. And so I just thought I'd take an easy swing, put the ball in play early, and caught it pretty clean, and the ball carried out. One of the few times, maybe the only time in my life where I felt kind of fast on the baseball field. Because when at that point, I had experiences where your adrenaline pulls up and you have to push it down a little bit. But I let that go a little bit more because it was my last All-Star game. It was really special. I wanted to do well when I said goodbye, and I was glad that I hit the home run. So yeah, I felt like I was pretty light on my feet around the base.
That got me like 3 free piña coladas.
Hey, Cal, speaking of piña coladas, you played almost 17 years without missing a game. This guy works 2 days in a row, and he's asking our producers for a week off.
I got no comment on that.
It's a great point. I mean, look, you prided yourself on playing every single day. Every single day. What do you think about all these guys now in other sports, load management, or taking days off, or and also the importance of coming to this All-Star game and playing?
A different time. You had a chance to come to a lot of All-Star games, all you guys did, and you know how valuable it is to be inside the locker room and your teammates with the best players in the league for those 3 days. I thought that was the greatest value. Could never understand why somebody said, no, I'm not going to the All-Star game. And I really can't understand the modern-day baseball player now. Maybe every day is 145 to 150, the best 145 or 150. But the intangibles that you brought to the table, that you guys brought to the table, can win you a game. And the playoffs go down to one game now. And so that could be the difference in making it or not.
Cal, it's great to have you back at shortstop with our superstar shortstop, Big Poppy. And we'll see Cal a little bit later as